if I was Brendan Schaub with all the hate he's gotten, I would have quit by now. But this motherfucker kept going.
That's right.
Started Thick Boy Industries. He's always working.
Yep.
And he keeps fucking swinging. So for you motherfuckers that don't think Brendan's funny today, give him a couple of years. You're going to be eating your fucking words.
That's right.
And the people that are putting him down are people who've never done anything.
That's right.
Never mind quit being a fighter and then going into comedy, one of the hardest fucking things you could do ever. And you got to give the guy credit. He's remained a sweetheart of a guy. I'm going to see Brian this weekend.
Okay.
I'm going to hook up with Brian at the Stress Factory this weekend, do some shows with him. He's trying to fucking do some videos and stuff. We're going to go out and eat. I'm going to take him to fucking either the Stage. New Brunswick got some good food, too.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
I bet.
They got Steakhouse 85.
Yeah.
That'll knock you into a different world.
Wow.
And they got a place called The Stage. You get the 7-ounce YU beef.
Wow.
They cook it on the stone with some whipped potatoes and shit. I send the chef a bag of reefer so everybody knows we're fucking solid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
But Brendan, you know, it's like I love underdogs.
That's it.
I've always loved underdogs. I'm an underdog. I always want to be getting points.
That's it.
Give me the points. I don't give a fuck. I'll take them. I'll fucking rock your world.
That's right.
I'll rock your fucking world. So give me the points. I don't give a fuck. That's what we thrive on.
Yep.
We thrive on people going, you're not going to do this. Okay, watch my fucking smoke. I may not do it perfectly, but I'm going to do it.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And if I could do it once, I could do it again and again and again until I fucking get it.
And then you're going to reach back and you're going to try to lift up and support anybody else who has that same sort of mentality and that dude's going through that same kind of thing because your heart's been through it. You say, hey, look, I see you, man. I believe in you. And you thought, that's what we connected on in the plane too, like that and just being dads. But I'm just real taken with that guy, man. He sees something else.
Solid fucking dude. You know, and it's like, he came from, I mean, this kid, did you see the video of him crying?
Yeah, dude.
Did you see that video? And he's like, he's got a heart of gold.
That's
and
right.
All those guys.
Yeah.
You know, what was done in comedy a couple of years ago was a fucking nightmare because those guys are all sweethearts.
Yep.
Chris D'Elia is a sweetheart.
Yep.
Brian's a sweetheart. Fucking Brendan is like a student. Like, Brendan used to call and ask stupid questions. And I go, but on the flip side, and I know you've seen this. How many people have come up to you and said, John, I want to do what you're doing. All I ever want to be was an actor. Yeah. You know, I do this, I do that, but I can't put the pieces together. But you know they're bullshitting you.
Yeah.
They just want to fucking hitch on your trailer.
Yeah.
But then you see people who are savages on their own, and you'll do anything for those people.
That's right.
You'll go, you know what, man, whatever you want. Because I see what you're doing.
Yep.
And whatever you're doing, I know that you want that ship, and I know you want that Porsche. It's not in your house today, but keep doing what you're doing. You'll have it in 2 years.
There you go.
And forget the monetary.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
Forget the monetary.
Love doing it, man.
It's what you want to do. That's why I didn't want to do stand-up for a year, because I wasn't in love with it anymore, guys. That's a hard decision. First off, every time I was doing stand-up for the last year, I felt like a gay man. What does that mean? What am I trying to say? I'm doing something I don't want to do. Like, I'm doing something I did. It was like if you ever see in LA? You ever see in LA that there's people? You ever see in LA that there's? You ever hear, like, I was at a restaurant one night and I heard a guy and I'm thinking to myself, and I love gay men.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, there ain't nobody as gay could be this gay. Nobody could be this fucking gay. Yeah. Only in LA could somebody move to LA, become gay, and then when they move out of LA, they switch back to being fucking. You know, Anne Heche, whatever her did, Donnie Brasco's wife. Yeah. Bunch of people just happen to be gay in LA when they get there. Then 10 years later, you look at Facebook, they got a family. No more gay. What happened? Yeah. They became gay to be part of the fucking game. And I hate to say this, but it's true. So they could belong to something. They could just go belong to that, and they'll take it in the ass. Like, what's the difference? You know, I fucked chicks, some guy fingered me in the ass. What's a dick in the ass at this point? I'll do it for 3-4 years just to get some work and hang out and have friends and get invited to parties. And then one day when nobody wants me as an actor and I'm a failure, because I am, I'll fucking move back to Florida, find a woman. What I'm trying to say is that it's like me trying to fake gay. Like, I just didn't want to do comedy no more. I just didn't. It wasn't in my realm no more. Recently, I'm falling in love with it again. Like, I watched the Rodney special the other night. Yeah. You know, I watched the Kennison special the other night. That's what I wanted. I couldn't even watch a special. The only special I watched was Ali Wong's new special. That was the only one. and she inspired me a little bit. But now I wanted to fall in love with it again. If you can't do comedy for free, you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it. You know, so it's like when you did the small machine movie.
Small engine repair, yeah.
Small engine repair. Yeah. That was a labor of love.
That's it.
You didn't do it for the money. You did it because you believed in the project. That's how you know you like what you do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, that's kind of for better or for worse. That's the whole thing with me. I mean, I think the success of it is just being invited back to come play again. You know what I mean? It's like that's what you're aiming for. So I'd be lost as fuck without it.
Now I see that you put a podcast out that
Yes,
I
sir.
told Mike. Me and Mike have discussed it on the show and off camera. I love it. It's
Thank
a
you.
video podcast, and we have videos here. You know, we have a video and an audio. You did a video podcast that's just a little bit more real, and we were talking about this before. It's shot in the winning time. I like it. I like how it's shot. I like all the angles you got. I like that nobody's neat. You got a backwards hat on some days. Your hair's fucked up some days. You know, you're not trying to be Johnny Carson. You're just trying to get the information out to inform people.
Yeah,
What made you come up with this fucking
I mean,
idea?
look, it's just not, honestly, Joey, it's not about me. I got no real desire to, put myself out there anymore. And if I'm being dead honest about it, I mean, the guys that I really respect that really do what I do and actors, I think putting less of yourself out there is probably better. And the more people kind of get to know who I am, who Jon Bernthal is, the less they're going to believe me as a doctor or as the Punisher or as a fucking baseball player, whatever it is. And there's been this whole thing, among actors that they always say, maintain your mystery and all that shit. And look, I for me, it really kind of came down to me just sort of being kind of like disgusted with discourse in the country. I just kind of got to a point as a dad and as an American where I was just like, you can't have, there's no room to have a discussion anymore without having an agenda, without saying I'm on this side or this side. And I feel like so many of the kind of major issues of the day are being led by people who have no experience with those issues. It's some fucking celebrity or pundit or so-called expert. But for me, I just know I've been like super fucking blessed, man, by both the life I've led and the career that I've had, that I've gotten to really know and have real relationships with people who have really walked the walk. So the folks on my show are they're cops, they're special forces soldiers, they're surgeons, they're coaches, they're teachers, they're civil rights lawyers. All kinds of political agendas, all kinds of races and religions and sexual orientation, whatever the fuck they are. The only criteria is they're real.